Today, we are going to be discussing asymptotes. Asymptotes can be vertical, horizontal, or even oblique, or sometimes referred to as slant asymptotes. To find the vertical asymptote, if we are given the rational function f of x is equal to p of x over q of x, and that is written in the simplest form, and p and q have no other factors that can be canceled out, x equals c is a vertical asymptote if c is a zero of the polynomial q. For horizontal and oblique asymptotes, this method is a little bit different. Instead of finding the zeros, we are evaluating the y value of x, so f of x, as x approaches positive and negative infinity. And with horizontal and oblique asymptotes, so consider f of x is equal to p of x over q of x, similar to our last example, and p is an nth degree polynomial and q is an nth degree polynomial. And they have no common factors other than constants, and a of n is a leading coefficient of p of x, and b sub m is a leading coefficient of q of x. So given these terms, if n is less than m, so the degree on the top is less than the degree on the bottom, the horizontal asymptote is the vertical line the horizontal line y equals 0. If both degrees n and m are equal to each other, the horizontal asymptote is the value of the coefficient a sub n divided by the coefficient b sub m. And if n is equal to m plus 1, we have an oblique asymptote at the line y equals g of x. And g of x is found by dividing p by q. Lastly, if n is greater than m plus 1, there is no horizontal or oblique asymptote for x.